I grew up surrounded by fields, where livelihoods were dictated by the seasons. In our rural community, neighbors weren't just friends, they were family. The land wasn't just where we lived, it was a part of who we were. From an early age, I saw how deeply connected we all were to agriculture. Rural areas in the United States comprise 97% of our land area. However, just 20% of the population lives there. Growing up as a part of that 20%, I witnessed the challenges faced in these rural communities. The legal disputes over land use, small farmers struggling to navigate regulations, and community voices often being overlooked in big decisions made for the benefit of urban areas. These experiences planted a seed in me, a desire to understand the systems shaping rural life and to advocate for communities like mine. This eventually led me to pursue a career in agricultural law, where I could work to protect both the land and the people who depend on it. To pursue this career, I chose to attend the University of Minnesota Twin Cities. I was terrified about coming to a large city, worried about finding a community that truly aligned with my values and beliefs. Luckily, however, I was quickly immersed in the CFANS community, surrounded by individuals passionate about agriculture, but I still felt like I lacked a clear path as to how I would create the change I wanted to see. When I joined the Community Engagement Scholars Program, everything clicked into place. It gave me a structured way to combine my passions for rural advocacy and sustainable development with tangible skills and experiences. Furthermore, it provided a clear path in which I could engage with communities in the cities while also making a change in rural America. CESP encouraged me to seek out opportunities that aligned with my goals. One example of this is when I began to volunteer with the Student Organic Farm. This is a farm that promotes organic practices in farming, growing a variety of produce ranging from tomatoes to husk cherries. At the Student Organic Farm, I experienced how hands-on education could inspire sustainable practices and bring communities together around shared values. Furthermore, I saw ways in which farming could be brought into urban areas and watched individuals fall in love with the agricultural industry that I had had the privilege of knowing my entire life. I also connected with organizations like the West Central Initiative. The West Central Initiative is an organization focused on developing and assisting rural communities. This work helped me to see the importance of building strong partnerships to promote rural resilience, whether through economic development, food security, or empowering community voices. For over a year, I engaged in research initiatives studying food disparities in rural communities, along with creating a website to improve the food accessibility in the rural areas that I actually grew up in. In addition to all of the opportunities I was presented with, the Community Engagement Scholars Program challenged me to reflect on my role as both a learner and a leader. It wasn't just about what I could give, it was about what I could learn and how I could grow into an advocate for change. I became involved in different organizations such as the Policy Engagement Program, where I was able to further these skills and see how community engagement could intersect with policy and advocacy. As I've grown through CESP, my understanding of agricultural law has deepened. I now see it as a way to bridge the gap between policy and practice, ensuring that rural communities have access to the resources and the representation they deserve. I also see how I can use the lessons I've learned through CESP to practice community engagement in my desired career field. I understand the importance of finding ways to meet my clients halfway, understanding their needs rather than prioritizing my own. While I understand changing the rural world is a large concept to tackle, as Courtney Martin explains in her book, Do It Anyway, None of these activists know the right way to create a more just world, nor do I. What we do know is that it's still worthwhile to try. When I first came to the cities, I was terrified that I wouldn't be able to find a way to make a change. But as my time has progressed throughout my undergraduate career and in this program, I've realized that I can be the change that I want to see in the world. My rural roots and my journey through CESP have shaped my values and my vision for the future. As I move forward, I'm committed to being a bridge between the people and the land and the policies that impact them. This isn't just a career. It's my way of giving back to the communities that raised me.